Yes, I'm here for part 1 of a new series. I got this idea, and if you want this to continue, 10 views in 10 hours and a comment and a like, or 2 comments. I don't care about the likes. Also, so this part's going to get into how it happens. So let's jump in with the intro.
We turn into ashes. When do we burn away? Used to be oh so close. Now I see you.
So we go to the rescue mission just before Sasuke vs Naruto. When I fall, you will be killed by Sasuke, and everyone will hate you for losing Sasuke, and then you'll watch your life fall down, said Kimimaro. Whatever, I will get Sasuke back if it's the last thing I do, said Naruto. Naruto jumped next to a clone. They formed the Rasengan. Naruto charged at Kimimaro and was face to face with him. Rasengan! Shouted Naruto. Naruto pushed the Rasengan through Kimimaro. He jumped over the Kimimaro lane on the floor and ran down to the final valley. Sasuke, face me with honor. I'll kill you or make you regret having me as an enemy. Shouted a pissed off Naruto. Wow, that dope wants me dead. I really thought you were weak because I remember the one Naruto. He was in shock and couldn't even attack or defend himself from the demon brothers left. A crazy Sasuke? Well, I am different. I am your doom, said Naruto. Naruto ran at Sasuke with a set of kunai in his hand, having 5, and in his right hand, and in his left hand he had 2 shuriken and threw them at Sasuke, and jumped to his side. While Sasuke stood there, and just smacked the shuriken with his kunai. Sasuke formed the Chidori in his left hand. I will end you, shouted Sasuke. Naruto formed the Rasengan in his left hand, and in his right hand, Naruto formed the Rasengan in his left hand and right hand. As the 2 clones disappeared, Naruto and Sasuke charged at each other. Naruto's right hand and Sasuke's left hand collided as they mostly went flying. As they were about to go apart, Naruto put his left hand Rasengan into Sasuke's stomach, and Sasuke went flying into the Madara statue. Naruto hit a rock on the rock-bottom floor. He got up and saw Sasuke with brownish wings. His whole body was brownish and he had a silvery blue hair. Naruto stood up. Sasuke charged at him with a black Chidori. Naruto dodged the Chidori. Sasuke kicked him with his heel and charged at Naruto with another black Chidori. And when he was almost at Naruto, in Naruto's mindscape, boy, let me take control of you and beat him, so you can beat him, said Kurama. What does this give you, and what does it mean for me? Asked Naruto. Well, every time I take over, your seal weakens, and you can defeat and kill that Sasuke, and also have Sakura's heart, laughed Kurama. Okay, take me over. We are going to kill Sasuke and break Sakura's heart in the process, and see how the village responds with their last precious Uchiha dead, laughed Naruto. So what do I do? Asked Kurama. Whatever you want, boy, said Naruto. Out of Naruto's mindscape, an orange and red aura formed around him, with a one tail and a second tail forming. Naruto charged at Sasuke charged at Naruto with 2 black Chidoris. Multi-shadow clone! Shouted Naruto. 20 shadow clones appeared. Well, 21. One of them dashed behind Naruto. 10 clones helped form of the Min Rasengan in the left hand, and in the right hand, the Chakra helped form the second. So 10 Naruto clones all had 2 Vermon Rasengans. And by this time, Naruto has 2 tails, and Naruto has formed his Vermon Purple Rasengan in both hands. They charged at Sasuke. Vermilion Rasengan! Shouted all of Naruto's clones. All the Naruto clones smashed and attacked Sasuke with the Rasengans. As the shadow started to disappear, Naruto threw a Rasengan and then charged at Sasuke with his last Rasengan. As Sasuke fell from the ground in his second curse mark stage, then one Naruto clone who went behind Sasuke grabbed Sasuke as Naruto pinned the Rasengan at Sasuke through his stomach. And once Naruto was done, the Rasengan disappeared and Sasuke flew across the final valley and hit a wall. And the crack ran through the valley. Naruto charged at Sasuke to finish him off, but he felt a pain in his back. We jumped to Kakashi, who was watching the final bit of the fight. Saw Sasuke fly across the valley, saw Kabuto hit Naruto on the neck and dashed towards Sasuke, and dashed off. "He better be alive, or the hidden sound and some other villagers will start a war with you if you're there, and we'll destroy the fucking hidden leaf," shouted Kabuto on the top of his lungs. Kakashi jumped down, picked up Naruto, and carried him the other way he came from. So, the way the boys came from. As he walked, he helped Rock Lee and Gaara. As they went through to the village, they helped everyone that came out there. After an hour, they arrived in the hospital. After walking through the village, Shinobi helped them. A day later, Kakashi is sitting in a seat in Naruto's hospital room. Jiraiya walked in and sat at the edge of Naruto's bed. "Kakashi, what happened? Tell me now," asked Jiraiya. Kakashi told Jiraiya everything. How he had 3 tails, and how he had 10 clones form Rasengans in both hands, and they all smashed them against Sasuke. How Naruto threw a Rasengan and got hit by Kabuto. So he is improving. Do they know when he'll walk and get out? Asked Jiraiya. "Yes, tomorrow or the next day," said Kakashi. Shizune walked in. "Kakashi, Lady Tsunade wants to talk to you in her office," said Shizune. After 10 minutes, they arrived in the Hokage's tower. So Kakashi, what happened? Asked Tsunade. "Get the Anbu to leave here now," said Kakashi. "Okay, get out now," shouted Tsunade. The Anbu left the room. "Okay, here and how it happened. Okay, this is how, and here, okay, I'll tell you what happens from what I know," said Kakashi. Kakashi told Tsunade everything. Naruto had 3 tails, had 10 the clones from the Rasengan in both hands. He smashed them against Sasuke, and how Naruto threw a Rasengan. Now he got hit by Kabuto, and what he told you. Wow, so he was going for a kill against Sasuke, and might have killed him. Killed Sasuke. He's not the young boy we knew. Something triggered him, said Tsunade. Yes, I think he was triggered, but I also think if he did kill Sasuke, or Orochimaru thinks he was dead, we will feel the repercussions, said Kakashi. That is all. Thank you, Kakashi. Now you can leave, said Tsunade. Kakashi left the room, saw Danzo walk out of the Hokage's tower once he got out there. Later that day, Kakashi was called to a council meeting. When he walked in, he saw Danzo, all of the clan heads, Tsunade, Sakura's mom, and saw Mikoda Homaru and Koharu Utate. Kakashi signed and sat next to Shikaku. So you're all wondering why you're called here. Well, it is about the QB container, said Danzo. What is it? Asked Koharu with a smile. Well, he tried to kill the last Uchiha in Konan, and will bring doom on us by killing Sasuke. and the hidden sound of their allies will attack us. So with this information, we will allow him to stay, or we have to banish him. Depends, said Danzo. Kill him, shouted Mibeku Haruno. No, we will vote on the matter, so the Kubi won't attack us again, said Shikaku. Okay, we will do that. So we will vote if he stays or not, said Danzo. So who votes if we should allow Naruto to stay? Asked Tsunade. Tsunade, Kakashi, and Shikaku put their hands up. So we banished the boy. He is out by tomorrow night, said Danzo. If he is not out by tomorrow night, I will allow and tell villagers he is a kill on sight, said Koharu. We jumped to Tsunade, who, after 5 minutes after the council ended and disbanded, the only ones in there were Shikaku and Kakashi, along with Tsunade, who's in tears. Lady Tsunade. One day they will allow Naruto back, said Kakashi. I'll tell Shikamaru to go with him, and they can keep in contact with us, said Shikaku. No, Naruto has to find his path. If he doesn't want to contact Leaf, he won't. He has to train, and be trained by Lord Jiraiya, though, said Tsunade. Later that night, Tsunade was sitting under the desk with a bottle of sake. He saw Jiraiya walk through the door with a smile on his face. But when he saw her in tears with sake, turned to a frown. What is it? Asked Jiraiya. Well, the council has banished Naruto, or they will allow him to be killed if he is not out of the village tomorrow, said Tsunade, who dropped into more tears. Okay, I will train him as long as he wants me to, and we will have a shinobi they regretted kicking out, stated Jiraiya. I believe you will be able to do that, said Tsunade. Tsunade drank a whole bottle of sake. Tomorrow, when he gets out, I will give him his mission, burped Tsunade. Tomorrow morning, Naruto woke up and overheard the Konon 9 arguing. Naruto stood up and put on a yellow shirt, orange jumper, brown shorts, and put on black ninja sandals and put on a black trench coat, put the hood down and walked out of the room. He got down the hallway, and in the trench coat he read a note saying, "From Jiraiya. Hope you like these clothes." And once he got down the hallway, and Sakura stopped him by holding his hand. Uno stood in front of Naruto, not letting him go past, and Shoji stood near him. No bad blood. I was offered food, and my father kind of influenced us, said Shoji. Sakura punches Naruto in the face. That's for trying to kill my Sasuke, said Sakura. Mind body switch technique, shouted Uno. Sakura started to lay into Naruto, and he started to bleed and hold his body where Sasuke hurt him, because he did get hit by a Chidori and Kimimaro. That is for thinking you were better than Sasuke, shouted Sakura as she punched Naruto, and he started to bleed again. Sakura punches Naruto on a wall. Sakura and Uno walked off. Naruto stood up and spat out blood and walked towards the Hokage's tower. Shikamaru, Rock Lee, and the rest of Konon 9 ran and helped Naruto out of the hospital. Naruto wrote a scroll. He turned to Lee. Please, Bushido, can you take this to Konohamaru? Asked Naruto. I will, said Rock Lee. Rock Lee ran out of the hospital and ran past the Konon 9. After an hour of walking, they arrived in the Hokage's office, and they sat him on his seat in the Hokage's office, and they all walked out. What happened to you? Asked Tsunade. The news got out about me trying to kill that damn bastard traitor and Sasuke, so I become a punching bag, and then my friends brought me here. So what do you want me for? Asked the annoyed Naruto. Well, the council has banished you. It was either that or they get to kill you. I tried to help you alongside Kakashi and Shikaku. Now Jiraiya will train you. And well, after that, you are on your own. Sorry, boy. On your own, ninja. And you're also your own ninja. Also, I'll be giving you some missions though if you accept, said Tsunade. I will. As long as it does not deal with Sasuke, unless it is me killing him. or bringing me into this stupid village, spat Naruto. Okay, I will accept your demands. Now go meet Jiraiya at the gate, said Tsunade. I am off now. Bye, Ani, said Naruto. Naruto walked over to Tsunade and hugged her. Turned to Shizune and hugged her. I'll miss you both, said Naruto. Naruto walked out the room, and as he closed the door, he saw both Shizune and Tsunade in tears. Naruto walked out the room, and all of his friends were there. Naruto hugged them all except Shikamaru. Bye, guys. I'll miss you, said a sad Naruto. Naruto kissed Naruto on the forehead, and she passed out. And him and Shikamaru left the Okage Tower. Where are we going first? I know you got some people to say goodbye to, said Shikamaru. Or Ichiraku Ramen, said Naruto. Okay, that is where we're going, said Shikamaru. Shadow Clone, said Naruto. Two clones appeared. One of you go find Kakashi and the other one go find Iruka, said Naruto. After 10 minutes, they arrived at Naruto's favorite ramen shop. He sat next to Shikamaru, and as he sat down, Iruka and Kakashi appeared. Okay, everyone is now here. I am leaving, and I won't ever be back, said a sad Naruto. Iruka, Kyoichi, and Ayame looked sad, and Kakashi had a tear. What happened? Asked Iruka. I was banished for trying to kill a traitor, said Naruto. Kyoichi gave Naruto 10 bows. He ate 5 of them, and he put the others in a plastic bag to take them with him. And he ate it, and it was of his favourite ramen. It is in the house for your last time. Don't pay, said Kyoichi. Thank you for the food and the great times and being there for me, said Naruto. After 10 minutes, Naruto finished. After his 5 bowls of ramen, he hugged Iruka, Kyoichi, Ayame, Shikamaru, and Shikamaru and Kakashi led Naruto to the gate. After 10 minutes, they arrived. Jiraiya walked over to them. I guess this is where I leave the village behind and never return, said Naruto. We believe in you. Come back a great ninja, said Kakashi. Make this stupid village regret kicking you out. It was going to be such a drag without you here to make us so happy, said Shikamaru. Thank you, Shikamaru. You're the best friend I could have had. And Kakashi, you could have been a better teacher, but you made up for it when you tried to keep me in the village. I thank you, said Naruto. Naruto hugged Kakashi, then handshaked Shikamaru by putting him into a hug. Bye, said Naruto. Naruto walked off into the distance. We jumped to Tsunade, who was sitting in her office, with the Konon 9 and their senseis. Naruto is now gone and won't return. Also, if you hit him or hurt him today, Naruto today, step forward now. Or have you all put the getting and kept getting until Naruto returns, which is never, except Shikamaru and their senseis and all your senseis shouted Tsunade. Choichi stepped forth. Lord Forth. I stopped and made sure they could hurt Naruto. I stopped him from leaving. I also did it because, and I let Uno and Sakura talk me into it. I also did it because my father was talking and giving off a vibe of hate towards Naruto. So when Sakura and Uno came to me this morning and asked for help, I agreed. They also said they'd buy me lunch for a week, so I did it. And now I regret it. I made my friend leave with distrust and hurt. Now I hope one day he'll be able to forgive me. My friend, I know now. I regret it, so please forgive me, Choji. I do forgive you, Choji, but Uno and Sakura, I will have your training cancelled of medical ninjutsu for 2 years, said Tsunade. What? Screamed Sakura and Uno. But okay, said the girls. Your oldest miss, said Tsunade, who, as they left, Shizune came in and grabbed the last bottle of sake and stopped Tsunade from drinking it. You can't have this. Now, that is, said Shizune. Why not? It's mine and I'm very sad. So give it back, you annoying bitch, said Tsunade. And this is where we're in. So don't forget to like, comment how I did, and also if you're part of the 75 people watching and not subscribe.